wish they could be straight, and we've been hearing from Elian, who's gay but married to a woman, Katie. And actually, he is okay with being gay because his woman is okay with it too. They're actually the opposite of everybody that we've been talking with today. Okay, it's not just you all in this relationship. There's somebody else very special. Who's that, Katie?
My 2-year-old daughter, Emily Elizabeth.
So you guys have a daughter.
Yes.
You have a daughter. Okay, you say adorable, absolutely adorable. So you say you're not the typical dad, Elian. What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I think our roles are kind of switched in the relationship. I do more of the motherly things or the womanly things. I clean, I cook, I take care of the baby for the most part. And then she does like whatever the guy usually would do. I mean, I'm the mean one, the one that punishes or whatever, like, you know, timeouts and all that kind of mumbo jumbo. And then the baby always runs to her, like, towards
like, Daddy!
Yeah.
Yes, but Mommy!
Yeah, she actually does call me Daddy.
Yeah.
She calls you Daddy?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does. I come home from work.
We try to run, like, we don't encourage it at all. We fought it, but she calls me Mom, and she calls her Dad.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. And our daughter's already confused.
She calls you Mom and calls you Daddy?
Yeah, I come home from work and she's like, Daddy, Daddy. I'm like, Mommy. And she's like, oh, Mommy. Yeah.
Okay, you know, you say that, Elian, that your homosexuality is really affecting your marriage. I mean, you guys look happy, but, I mean, you're sitting on a couch now on my show, but at home it affects your marriage. Sometimes you feel like you would both be happier if you were just friends.
Yeah, we've thought about that, because, I mean, we were great as best friends. It was a wonderful relationship. You can share things with each other that a husband and a wife sometimes, I mean, yeah, it's good to be open and share everything, but there's some things you should keep to yourself, especially if you're married. I mean, especially if you're married. So sometimes I kind of miss that old best friend relationship, so it's like I can come tell her anything and everything. But, I mean, who knows? Who knows?
And I know you regret it sometimes. You regret marrying him.
Yeah, just because I think life might be a little different if if I was with a heterosexual man. It's like, because like I said, I see my friends and they're in, you know, monogamous relationships, and sometimes that's something I really crave, but it's like at the same time I'm so used to my lifestyle the way it is, I don't think I would be able to change it.
What are the issues that come up that you think would not come up if you were with a straight man?
Well, the fact is I'm a woman, and you know I don't have what he needs or what he's, you know, desiring, and that sometimes makes me feel like I'm, you know, second place. It's like if I was a man, or if I don't know.
Are you ever, I mean, could you ever be just monogamous with her?
I don't know. I mean, we were in the beginning for like the first probably 2 years of our marriage. We were. I don't know. I think now that we've explored more, I'll miss it. I really just don't know. It'll be something I'm willing to try, but I see it a little difficult because, I mean, like, rudely said, sometimes it's like that's how I get my fix.
That's how you get your fix?
Yeah, I mean, rude.
And how often do you have to have sex with a man to stay happy in this marriage?
Most of the time I don't have sex with them.
Okay, touch them, kiss them,
whatever.
rub them.
Yeah, that, it doesn't happen often. I mean, it's not something that we go out and we're like, okay, we're going to go find somebody. No, if it happens, it happens. I don't know. There's been a few guys. There's been probably 4 or 5 guys in the last 4 years.
Okay, sounds like a vampire. You know, like you have to get that blood. Not often.
Not often. Just need to get that taste.
Just need to get that taste. Yeah. Well, it's interesting because you guys seem happy on the outside, but when you delve a little deeper, you see the pain and you see the truth, right? Yeah, Tyra always finds the truth, and I do see something. Here with us is our relationship and sex expert, Cooper Lawrence. Hi, Cooper. Tyra. So, Cooper, at first I was like, oh, they're fine. This works for them. But then the more you talk, especially on Katie's side, you see that she is missing something. Like, how healthy is this? Do you
it's
think?
very complicated. Sexuality is very complicated for a lot of people, and this is a great example of it. The only difference is here we're talking about a child as well, so you've got to be careful and you've got to really make decisions because now you've got somebody else's life, somebody else's development to worry about. And the thing about sexual identity is for some people it can take a lifetime to develop, and the first person you come out to is yourself. And that could be a process for some people that take a lifetime. So you're comfortable with your sexuality, but the difference is you've chosen to be with a woman. Ultimately, you may not be happy. And do you want your daughter being raised in an environment with parents that are really not happy?
That's what we've said
Don't you want her to
yeah.
see people being who they really are deep down inside? That's a much better lesson.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's something you guys think about.
We have talked about that because that's one of the things we say. I mean, we love each other and we would love to make it work. But if we're gonna be unhappy, it's not fair to us and our
It's not
daughter.
worth
Like
it.
just like she said, it's not fair for our daughter to grow up. I mean, yeah, we can play it all PG, all we're happy, great, but kids grow up and kids aren't dumb. They see it. They see the truth, just like all of us, we did.
I find you guys very mature and very
We've
aware.
been through a lot.
Yeah, we grew up
I can
pretty
see
fast.
that. You know, you all will make the right decision, whatever that is for you guys. And when we
Thank
come
you.
back, I'm going to come to you, Tia, and Cooper's going to help you figure out why you are attracted to these gay guys that really don't want you. I think you deserve to have somebody that wants you, wants a woman, wants the cave, okay? We'll be right back. So today, I'm speaking with men who say that even though they are gay, they hate it, and they want to be straight so much that they've even set a deadline for leaving the gay lifestyle. With me now is Mark, and he says that he's even gone to conferences and classes that help gay people switch to being heterosexuals.
Right.
So, how did you find out about a class?
I actually didn't do the research. My parents did.
Your parents
Yeah.
did. How did your parents find out you were gay?
They found out unintentionally, actually. I was on the phone. I was 15, so I didn't get to choose like when I want to tell anybody. My dad picked up the phone, and he heard the whole conversation I was having with my friend, which had to do with like some guy I was like talking to or something. And then he called me to his room, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
And he said, he asked you, are you gay?
Yeah, and I didn't really give him a straight up answer, but then he started taking me to like psychologists and conferences where ex-gays would give their testimonies and like say how they became straight. But I
So
don't
you'd
think
go to the
it's-
conference, you'd sit in a classroom setting or like a
It was yeah, it was
convention
like a,
center,
It
big
was
room,
no, like a small room.
and then so there'd be gay guys in the audience,
Yeah,
and then
and then
guys on the podium.
yeah, like the ones that could turn straight and have a wife and kids now. And,
Did
like,
these guys say that they now don't want men at all?
They say that they have like very rarely they have like cravings, but he explained like how you have to like mentally completely change yourself, and it's like a very very thorough process. You have to basically devote years of your life to it.
And you want to do this?
I don't want to. I just feel like I don't want to waste a lot of that time like to do that. Like I don't want to spend years of my life trying to just change who I am.
So what is your plan?
I'm kind of just gonna take it how it comes. Like I just want to see how it is. Like I'm living a gay lifestyle, I guess right now you could say, but I don't like a lot of the aspects of it.
What don't you like?
How the stereotype is like promiscuous. Like they have a lot of partners, and which is true. I've seen that a lot, and I hate that it's not very. You can't find like monogamy at all. Like in straight relationships, it's a lot.
All them people getting married now, child.
Well.
Everywhere on the news, right? Another gay couple getting married, another one, another one,
I
another one,
know.
another one, another
Yeah,
one.
but it's like very hard, especially at my age. I guess true. Like everyone's
To-
just looking around to have fun.
Isn't every boy that's 23 years old looking
Yeah.
around to get laid, straight, gay,
Well-
don't matter?
Yeah, but I don't like. I don't go hunting for
Okay, so you're living your gay lifestyle right now, but you want a wife.
that. I like the idea, yeah, of having a wife someday. I don't know if that's gonna happen necessarily,
Okay, are you attracted to women?
I have been attracted to women, but I think I'm more attracted to the idea of. I mean, I've had girlfriends and I've had sexual relationships with them, but I think I like the idea more of just like the man and wife. I think it's because it's been ingrained in me.
So
like-
the idea of it. So you said
Yeah.
you've had sexual relationships with women.
Yeah.
Were you attracted to her? Did you look at her breasts and her
Yeah,
hips
I
and go,
was attracted
yes?
to them, but it wasn't like it was almost like I was trying to almost like trying to force myself to like.
Did you have to think about a guy? to be
Yeah,
with her?
actually.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you decide to be with a woman, you'll stop having sex with guys?
I mean, obviously, if I decided
Why
to
are
do
you
that.
just stuttering?
If I decided to do that, then I definitely would, but
And so you would have sex with a woman and thinking about a man, just so that you wouldn't have sex with a man.
well, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I mean, that's the only way that would happen.
Do you think that's fair to a woman?
No, I don't think that's fair. That's
No?
that's why I don't want to do that until like there's some way that you can pursue that without doing that, without thinking.
Now, when this show, she knows you're gay now.
No, she doesn't.
Well, she does now.
Well, she may.
Yes. And everybody knows now.
No, she may.
No, everybody. High school, everybody knows.
Hi, guys.
Your family. I think, Daddy's looking at it going, damn, the seminar didn't work.
Oh, he knows, he knows.
No, he knows the seminar did not work. He's wanting his money back. To me, I look at you and say that you have to accept you. And I hope that you do not pull a woman through this, because it is not fair.
I know. I've seen one of my roommates go through that.
Tell me what you said about your roommate.
I said I've seen one of my roommates go through that. Like
your roommate?
Yeah, she fell in love with the guy that I was talking to, that nobody knew that we were dating. Nobody knew that we were dating, and then she was in love with him, but she didn't find out until like after we broke up that he was gay. That he was gay? Yeah, and it like crushed her.
Yeah. So I want you to, you know what you should do? You should go to a seminar about I love myself and I am gay. Right? That's what you should do. That's the seminar that you need to go to. We'll be right back.